virtual connection to feel more like in-person connection. So we wanted to sort of question the assumptions that are in that statement when we first started our user research. So we did a lot of research around what exactly is human in-person connection and what digital means, what do people consider technology, and how do they use that. And we found that these two things, the digital connection and in-person connection, are not necessarily in juxtaposition to one another, but rather digital helps to enhance an in-person connection. However, that said, people still tend to prefer being one-to-one in person, and there's certain things like visual cues that you may not be able to get in a digital connection through text messaging. So the scenario that we came up with that we wanted to work on, and a problem that we found was, what happens when your friend is in a place that's far away from you and you can't have that in-person connection and you're only relying on the digital? And so how can we enhance that and make it more so you can feel more connected and continue to grow your friendship? So yeah, that's what we decided to go with.
And so as we sort of explored that question and did some of our beginning prototyping, we had a couple of aha moments. One of them was that building on existing memory was really powerful for people. So we had people standing on two whiteboards that couldn't see each other, and we asked them to draw a memory that they had experienced together. And sort of based on their feedback, we found that that was something people really enjoyed and also helped them feel connected. So we wanted to sort of delve into that idea.
One of the things that was interesting but didn't exactly correlate with or wasn't exactly relevant with our project was that when we had the two friends or couples or whatever they were separated, I think the majority of them actually drew the same memory, which was kind of interesting. They felt that common connection, and it evoked an emotion that they wouldn't necessarily get from just FaceTime.
And so in the next iteration of this, we wanted to test not just old memories, but what's it like to create a new memory when you're apart from each other. So our second iteration was we did the same thing, but we got them to draw an activity they'd like to do with their friend in the future. And this produced similar results. Even though it wasn't a memory they already shared, they felt connected because they were like, oh, you want to go do this with me? That's awesome. Well, let's go. So,
So then it brought you to what we're going to show you right now. Our most involved prototype, which actually involved generating an activity that there's interest on both ends. So I guess we can show you that right now. Oh, and it's a skit, so it'll be really cheesy and fun. Okay. All right. You all set?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I lived in the same city as Sydney. I miss her so much. Wow. Notification. You and Sydney are free for 2 hours on Saturday. Yes, I want to hang out.
Kelly and I are free for 2 hours. Man, I'd really love to see her.
Yes. What do I want to do with her? I know we're both really into art and really like to do music and concerts together, but I think I want to surprise this time.
You know, I'm feeling really adventurous. I'm going to go for a surprise.
Surprise confirmed. Let me schedule my drone delivery.
Scheduled drone. I wonder what's coming.
I'm at this address. Cool.
Oh, time for bed.
2 days later.
Good morning, world. Today's the day.
I'm going to see Kelly today. I wonder what we'll be doing. I'm so excited.
Track my drone.
Track my drone.
It arrives at 6 o'clock today. Okay, I've got some things to do before then.
6 o'clock.
My drone's arriving! I wonder what it's going to be. Yes, I received my package. When is Sydney going to get hers? I can't open this package until she gets hers too.
Looks like my drone is about to get here.
About 30 minutes later.
Wow! Oh, I wonder what this is. Kelly's got her package. Yes, I've got mine too.
Finally, you got it! Hi!
Kelly!
Let's see what our activity is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, painting and wine! I always wanted to do this. Oh, let's get started right now.
Okay.
Cool.
So just to kind of wrap up and conclude, if you have, one of our findings was that if you have an activity that you share, rather than just, doing a FaceTime call or whatever, it can bring you closer together.
And it felt more human, even though it's a digital experience.
And something that we learned while we were simulating the drone deliveries is that people liked the delight aspect of not knowing what was in their package. When we originally conceived of it, we were thinking they would know ahead of time that they were going to be doing a wine and painting night. But that delightful aspect of not knowing what was going to be in your package and then opening it up and sharing that delight with each other was something that people said they liked. And they also liked, and I think what our first two prototypes showed was that past memories are important. Generating new ones is also important. So people liked to build on past memories or share the mutual interests to inform the experience of new memories and sharing with each other.
That's time.